Greetings. This is a special message. It's important for you to know right now that this is the time of the changes. Now, you may have heard something like this before, but I want to let you know that that time has started a couple of days ago. So some of you might have noticed something already. What's going on is changes that have been building up, not only because of needs that people and all beings have, but because of the timing. The timing is this. In order to coordinate with the timing prepared for you by Creator and agreed by you on the soul level, the coordination and connection to the feminine energy within each and every one of you, regardless whether you're male or female, is on a track to be united with this time period. The latter part of 2011, which is to be considered about the last quarter of 2011, 2012, and the first quarter of 2013. The feminine energy will be at its strongest point during that time, compared to how it's been before. And after that peak of energy, it will even out quite a bit. Some things will be noticed that might be different or odd by you. Don't worry about it. It's something that will pass. Other things may be noticed that will be welcomed by you, not the least of which is that people will have a tendency to be nicer to each other. But there's more. You will all notice when others are not feeling well or are genuinely hurting. And until you do something, what you can do, all right, to ease their burden, you will feel a bit of that discomfort. Now, this is not a threat. It's just to let you know what's happening. The coordination is affixed to what people are referring to as 2012 because the symbol on the Mayan calendar, which has oft been misunderstood, is the feminine symbol. And the reason the calendar ends there is very simple. It's because that represents the full circle of the division away from the feminine energy by many human beings. Not just men, okay? Many human beings who have looked upon the idea of expressing themselves in ways other than benign and loving as something worth trying, an adventure, if you would. But now it's time to acknowledge that the adventure, while being fun in places, has produced a great deal of grief, pain, and suffering. That's why the calendar ends there, because 2012 and beyond, and including the time periods I mentioned, will be a culmination that brings about changes that will benefit all beings. So don't hang on too much. Don't get caught up in the fear-mongering going on about 2012 being the end of life as you know it. Look on it this way. 2012 will be the beginning of life as you know it on the soul level, meaning that things will be much better. It's not quite going to be heaven on earth, but it will remind you of some of the more benevolent dreams you've had, and there will be many moments that will encourage you that heaven on earth can't be too far behind. So, look for signs. I'll let you know about more that are coming. I'm just saying this to you now so you will understand that 2012 and the time that precedes it and follows it within the framework I mentioned is about a good thing. Don't worry, men and boys, that you're going to all turn into girls. That's not going to happen. But you are going to feel a greater calm within you and peace within you and unconditional love within you that will help you to feel much more at ease and comfortable on the planet. I'll say more about these things in time. Good life.